How many questions?
About 5. And maybe a couple extra off the top of my head. Okay. So, first thing, can you just say and spell your name for me, please?
Esther Garcia.
Oh, you're going to look at me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Esther Garcia. Esther Garcia.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So, my first question for you is just tell me about your grandkids. How old are they? What do they like to do?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have 2 grandchildren, a boy and a girl. Serenity is 7. She'll be 8 in April. And then I have a new grandson who was born in November, and his name is Braxton.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 kids. One's my daughter's and one's my son's.
Now, what type of, I guess, childcare do they use?
Serenity is in 2nd grade now, but she still does go to an after school program at a church, and they pick her up at the school, and she's there till 6 o'clock. Braxton is enrolled in one of the early learning childhood centers here in town, and he attends there Monday through Friday, pretty much all day.
What feelings do you have as a grandparent when your grandchildren are in someone else's care that aren't family?
Kind of nervous. I wonder, are they getting the same? Well, I know they're not getting the same care that a grandmother would give them, or a aunt, or an uncle, or a grandfather. But we have to trust that that their basic needs are being met while they're in the childcare setting.
As a grandparent, what would you like to see in your grandchildren's daycare?
I would prefer to see, teachers or daycare workers who really love children and love their jobs. I think sometimes they don't have the best employees, maybe because they're not paid enough. And so you can sometimes see younger kids that maybe are not even younger workers that maybe don't even have a child. And so how can they care for a child when they don't even have children of their own? So maybe more mature staff in the child care centers.
What opinions do you have about the recent incident that happened at the daycare here in Lubbock with the whole video that went viral and everything? Did that change how you look at daycares?
It does. It changes how daycares are. I feel like there needs to be more, the directors or the owners need to be more involved in their day-to-day operations. Know their employees better. Maybe cell phones are such a distraction, just to anybody, with social media in any work field, not just childcare. But I think, maybe they shouldn't be allowed to, have their phones on them. Maybe just have one in the classroom for emergencies, but not where every worker should have their cell phone on them, because it's a distraction and allows things like that to happen. Had they not had their phones, I mean, it wouldn't have been recorded, but the sad thing is they probably would have still treated the children bad. And in that incident, it looked like they were younger workers. From what I can tell, but I think social media did say that one of them was a parent, had children of her own. So it was kind of heartbreaking to see the little kids being treated like that. And you do question, who's taking care of my grandchildren? They better not ever do that to my grandkids. But that is a concern. I think that, I wish that we didn't have to put my grandson in daycare. After school program, I think at Cerny's age, she's able to talk. I think at a newborn or younger child's age, they can't really speak for themselves. So I'm not really so much concerned with the after school childcare program, but with the younger children, I feel like they can't speak, so they can't tell us if something is wrong right now. But I wish they didn't have to attend daycare, but I know it's a necessity at this time.
When it comes, I'm going to shift over to Serenity because she's your oldest grandchild. Do you guys have a plan or anything with her? If something happens to you, any type, anything that I guess hurts you, to tell me? Like, do you guys have a plan like that?
We do talk to her about, if somebody is, even another student, if she's being bullied or she has been picked on due to the color of her skin. She has talked to us about that. She'll tell me, Mom, some of the kids don't play with me because they tell me I'm black. That has happened. And she has talked to us about it, and so, we do encourage her to be open and to let us know, whether it's a student or a teacher, if they're treating her bad.
Mm-hmm. And I guess my last question is, when it comes to like discipline, what form of discipline do you think is most effective for your grandchildren? You've been with them their entire lives.
Time out. Basically just kind of time out and no TV or phones or iPads or whatever, any type of device. I think taking that away from her. Braxton's too small right now, but I don't know what will happen for him. But for her, taking that kind of device, those devices away from her, even just TV. Go in your room, clean your room. I think those kind of, we have to tell her, or go do extra worksheets in your workbook that we bought you at Sam's, and I have one here at work too, that, when she comes here, she'll do those kind of things. But taking things away, and sometimes spanking too, depending. I mean, we do still spank, on her butt, when she's needs that too.
Yeah. Would you rather do the spanking, or would you have a problem if like one of her teachers did it?
Oh, I would prefer that we handle the discipline in that area. I think, as far as in the classroom, time out, at her age would work, but that doesn't mean that once we know about what she did, she may still get a spanking at home, but from one of us.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add?
No. Is that all your questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.